By the way, so now that I can like read a little bit of hiragana, I will tell you something right now. There's like I find a few things more annoying than looking at something that's in complete Japanese and being able to read tiny bits of it, but not the whole damn thing.
Yeah, that's kind of how that works.
That's like super annoying because I was looking at something yesterday and I was like, oh, I understand a little bit of this, but not enough to understand what's going on.
You know, that's one reason why I actually, like, fun fact, when I ordered some old Japanese games a long time back,
knowing
like,
words in a language and understanding phrases.
Actually, I kept the newspapers, like, they were wrapped in. To help
what was wrapped in?
my old my Japanese games that I bought, like, imported, and that way I could practice on them.
That's not LGG. That's not... There's like 3 streams on my
there's
like 3 different streams
also
on my YouTube thing. It's not LGG.
An app on the phone.
There it is.
That I'd recommend. I'd have to find the name of it again. I had it on my phone for a bit. Basically what it does is it uses simple kanji and hiragana in order to do news articles. Like, so they're actually real news articles, but they do it in simple simple kanji and hiragana so that you can practice it, and if you don't understand the word, like, you can actually click on it and it'll translate it.
Oh, that's nice. Alright, we're gonna I'm gonna try doing
because that was a really neat.
It's just hiragana and simple kanji, or is it hiragana katakana?
There's different options and stuff like that, if I remember correctly. Well, like, there was different depending on, like, you could go into different articles and stuff like that would be different.
I have not
yet.
I had not yet started studying katakana. Like,
yeah. I still need to, like, sit down and really start practicing again.
But what was it? Yeah, like freaking after I was on, it was supposed to. So it's supposed to, like, you know, teach you like hiragana, katakana, and kanji. It teaches you hiragana and katakana, but then it just kind of like throwing the kanji at you, and I'm like, wait, what do these symbols mean? I mean, you say okay, yeah, this word means this, but what does each symbol, like, it'll have 2 kanji symbols in the word, and I'm like, what do these kanji symbols mean?
Well, and they can also mean different things from what I understand, like, depending on the reading of it. So
yeah, but I mean, they don't explain the ruling behind them.
That's why, like, people say that it helps to have real classes. It's because, like, then you can ask questions, you can
what's that?
Like, they teach you more of the rules and stuff like that.
Oh. It's shrimp. Like,
but
what's that
I am gonna try and,
like, is that Dragon Ball? No, it's not a Dragon Ball.
I do need to, you know, actually sit down and study during quarantine. Alright, let's start the androids. Well, let me do one more save real quick. Yeah, I don't know what level I should be at for the Android Saga, so I'm gonna go in at level 41.
The Ox King he's just standing there looking...
Yeah, he's just here with Chi-Chi.
Like, he's just there, just staring. It's like kind of unsettling how in the background he is, and it's like he doesn't... It's like, it feels like he's not there. Like, it feels like he might as well be window dressing.
Wild steak. I cannot make wild steak. I need high quality wolf meat. No.
Let's see.
Welcome, Oni.
You know, fucking... He might as well be freaking T-posing.
Wild pasta and fish rice ball.
Unnecessary fucking Ox King is this fucking him to be in the house.
I can make a fish rice ball. Alright. Can I make...
I mean, that's what you T-pose for, Julie. You T-pose for
I don't know.
What was the other one? Wild pasta.
He reacts to you being in the room. He doesn't even look at you. He just looking, spacing out into the distance.
Oh, I need high quality wolf meat still. Dang it, I need high quality wolf meat for a lot of these.
I'm just crazy. I am crazy.
I don't think any of us were gonna argue with that.
No. Dense sesame dumpling and rich seafood soup.
I'm also recovering from a headache this morning.
How's it going, Jack?
What's up, man?
Not much.
I can't. This game is boring. I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of doing this. Fresh
seafood rice bowl. I think that was one of the ones I needed. Was fresh seafood rice bowl.
God, I hate gathering.
And
Yeah, but what if you didn't hate gathering, right? Like, what if you
And
did
then I would.
the gathering?
If I didn't,
yeah,
I wouldn't
what
be
if you weren't just a
complaining about it.
whining person?
Yeah, man,
Rich...
so live that life instead of the one you're living right now.
Wait, I think I can make... Yeah, I can make rich seafood soup. Awesome.
You know, the only thing that I would complain about with Bloodborne.
So I wanted to randomly gather
to,
material and I keep playing Animal Crossing.
Now that I've played Sekiro, and like, you know, like,
Which I haven't touched today, actually, now that I think about it.
What?
I just realized I haven't touched Animal Crossing once today. I've been playing other things.
Oh, I played for like, what, 15 minutes to quickly go through everything I needed to do.
I randomly whipped out my PS3 and started playing Tekken 6.
Oh, aren't you playing Sakura Wars?
Yeah.
I did play some Sakura Wars today.
Well,
I thought you were all about the Sakura Wars.
I am, but I don't. But I did. But then
Now
my
he's
headache
not.
kicked in and I had to stop.
That sounds like
I don't want. I can't
It
play
is,
it right now because I'm gonna get too invested into it, and then I won't be able to focus on the stream.
And I've got to wait for my copy to be shipped to me, so...
And besides, I'll have plenty of time to play it for the next 2 weeks anyway.
Are you quitting finally?
No, I'm not quitting. I had to take the thing only because I was practically my body practically forced me to.
Let me add them.
I don't understand what you said. You're taking a
panic.
vacation?
I had an anxiety panic attack at work.
Oh, okay. So they're making you stay at home?
Randomly? No, they're not making me stay home. I'm choosing to. Because I'm off the next 2 days, but then but tomorrow I'm gonna call in to do the leave of absence thing that they give us.
Oh, okay. You gotta do an exit interview?
Yeah, he's got to do the exit interview. It was nice working with you.
All I'm gonna do is
I appreciated the opportunity.
That someone in my family pretty much may or may not have it. We don't know, and I'm going to be safe and not going to work.
I like how you're saying this plan on stream.
You know, I was thinking the same thing.
It doesn't matter.
Well, on like a scale of 1 to 10, how are you holding up, man? Like, do we gotta be worrying about you? Do we gotta be checking in on you and calling you?
More than I'm not thinking about work.
I'm checking in.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Especially if I try to go into work, I think my roommate might kill me.
Good.
Yeah.
Julie's doing his job.
When are we going to accept that Julian's
Julian...
just living in his house by himself and he thinks he has another person there?
Can we stop with this stupid thing?
Are you able to hear me?
You heard the man. You heard him talk when I talk.
Yeah, I can hear you, Omni.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually, I've met the man in real life, so met him in person.
No, you just thought you did. It was an elaborate hoax.
Did you drug me, Julian? I wouldn't put that past you.
Oh
yeah,
no!
Ouch. Wow.
Frieza's showing up, guys.
Wow, please, if I had the ability to drug you, I would have killed you already.
Nah, God knows you. We both know if you drugged me, that's not the first thing you would have tried to do.
No, I would have killed you.
No.
No, he definitely would rape you.
No. Oh, gross.
He'd Bill Cosby
is a thing,
you.
Jock. You don't have to assume that he's gonna do it while you're alive.
Did you eat the worm from the tequila?
That was such a good joke. Remember, I posted it? Like, I'm like the Mexican Icarus, except instead of flying too close to the sun, I choked on the worm from the tequila bottle. That was solid.
I don't understand. I will still never understand the appeal of tequila.
Oh, I drank tequila on Saturday. That stuff burned my throat.
Yeah, you went through a ton of liquor on Saturday.
Oh yeah, I couldn't make it to that either. I was just so tired from working.
It was a fun stream to watch. Like, it was definitely entertaining.
Test.
Omni got sent to jail a lot of times in Monopoly because he's Mexican.
Oh, it was wild. Like, that's how it always is
that
for me.
the reason why he got sent to jail?
It might as well be. It doesn't, like the real reason doesn't matter. The fact is I was in jail like 9 times when we had played like maybe 20 turns. Like, if that. Like, it was outrageous how much
he spent like most of the game in jail.
And that's how it always goes.
I feel like that
for
might
me.
have been your own bad.
It just happens. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It was baloney is what it was.
You just had bad rolls.
That's what it seems like. But it's pretty consistent.
Alright, so now I get to fight Mecha Frieza as Trunks. And then I get to play as Gohan. I can catch 2 new fish. And I can hunt golden gazelle and golden wolves. Ah. And there's a green dinosaur now. Okay, there's.
I'm surrounded by plates and bowl. I'm surrounded by 2 plates, bowls, spoons, and the food containers. Why? I've been a bum today. I've been a massive bum today.
You ate all that today?
No, some of this from last night.
Test.
And yes.
Test.
I also need to fucking.
What are you testing?
So I thought that I found a way to run my stream through OBS and be in party chat at the same time without having to use 2 microphones.
Ah.
But I think I'm wrong. Like the way that the audio is working is that instead of picking up my mic, it's picking up the mic of the party. So like I can hear all you guys talking over the
except
stream.
for yourself.
Yeah. So
got it.
that's fine. You just have to put that aside.
What was it? Honestly, not surprising. PlayStation does not play friendly, or Sony does not play friendly with like other, devices and stuff, programs and stuff. So pretty much.
I was surprised that it actually lets you hear everyone else except yourself through it, like through the OBS.
I think what it's doing is picking up the PlayStation audio itself, and since he's prioritizing the party audio over the game audio, it's gonna pick up the party as well.
Yeah, I have a splitter going from my PC to the controller to my mic, and instead of the PC catching my mic, it's catching the mic from the controller, and the controller's picking up your vocal audio instead of mine. So it's a weird mishmash of things. But it's fine. It's not the worst thing.
It is the worst thing.
That was
Don't want to cut it.
Was it like just to let you know, like this just to like emphasize how ridiculous Sony can be about these things. Like freaking your controller and your headsets work all the wireless stuff on the PS4 work by Bluetooth. Sony actively blocks any Bluetooth thing that isn't authorized by them. In the sense that if I have like Bluetooth headsets that I want to use to like hear things with, instead of using either a wire connection or their own thing, or their what you call them, specific wireless headsets, they will actively block it so I can't use it. And it's like,
yeah, I'm acutely familiar with how they are with their devices. I have enough proprietary controllers to attest to that.
I've never bothered using a Bluetooth thing, so I have no idea.
Fucking side control.
Yeah, the only way to do it is to have 2 mics, which isn't impossible, but it's annoying, and I don't like to fix all the levels. So we'll have to put that
set up too, Mark.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go. Well, because I have to do the 2 microphones, but I also have to make sure that OBS picks up my microphone and then the party, but without without doubling up on me. So there's an echo.
Also, I only have 1 more month of AT&T, and then we can finally cancel them.
Nice.
And I can get Spectrum and see if it's and for 100 and then 100% finally once and for all see if my freaking OBS problems are fucking internet related or mostly internet related.
Oh,
so he's
crap!
I
forgot to do something in DBZ before I continued on with the plot. Crap.
I'm gonna switch my.
Yay, your trunks!
Yeah.
You're finally someone interesting.
Wow. Way to just shit on Kid Gohan.
I'm gonna shit on Kid Gohan.
Kid Gohan is garbage.
Problem is though,
well, he's not garbage, he just is like
this Trunks is weaker than my Gohan. This Trunks only level 37 like a scrub.
Well, why did you? Well,
like literally, he's supposed to freaking like destroy this Frieza, like Mecha Frieza, but he's only 1 level higher than Mecha Frieza.
I yawned. I'm tired.
Still an S rank. And besides, Julian, I wasn't really level grinding all that much. Just playing through the Frieza saga, you were supposed to be like level 38 or 39.
The fuck?
Yeah, story missions give you levels, like...
What is this game?
Well, in order to beat the game, you have to be like level 100, so... And then the DLC gives you Beerus, to fight, which is a bullshit fight. Because your cap is like level 150 or something like that now, and Beerus is locked at 250.
I think our friend JC was bitching about that.
So, like, the win ratio...
I can't remember what, because I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I don't pay attention to
yeah,
every
the
single
beta
one of my stupid
test...
chats I have.
Yeah, the beta test win ratio was 1 in 10 people win.
Because outside of Discord, I don't read every single Facebook chat I get because there's too many.
Oh, I was in the shower last night. I'll let you pause for enjoyment. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
That was about
and
all Julian needed of it.
Yeah, and I was thinking of
See?
I was thinking of Monster Hunter because I remember I've been asked multiple times what I think Monster Hunter World 2 should be, and I think I figured what I want in a sequel. I used to say that I want an MMO of some sort, but rather than that, I think now what I want is a sim, like a simulator. So it's like Monster Hunter Village instead. So while you're hunting for parts for yourself, your armor and your weapons, you're also trying to equip your villagers. You're also using bones and stuff to build parts for your village, and you can customize like where the layout of everything, and whether you're more defensive or more offensive, whether you do more field research or whether you do more home research. Like stuff, I think I'd like a game like that. So now you have like more ways to use all that other monster material that you never use, instead of just selling it. I think that's the game that I want.
Interesting. I mean, it wouldn't appeal as much to me like those aspects, but I mean, I'd still have fun hunting monsters with friends and crafting awesome armor.
And I think the impetus for me thinking of that was like, how would I change Astera so that it wouldn't be such a slum? And I was like, well, if they just
you make Celiana.
Yeah. So what if they gave me the option to make Celiana from like the beginning, and then, expand from there, and then I could customize the way buildings look, and I could customize like my village entrance, sort of like taking your house decoration and just amplifying it to the whole city.
Yeah. It'd be neat. I mean, I'd still have fun.
Yeah, I would play a lot more Monster Hunter for that.
Okay.
Especially if I could get everybody in Wiggler hats, like the whole village.
Yes. God, this dinosaur takes forever to die. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna keep firing energy blasts at a dinosaur.
You're not doing it hard. You're not doing it to the best of your abilities. Do it
This
better.
is the best of Gohan's abilities.
Well, do better.
There we go. But he's a rare dino.
You say he's not.
See, that's a Gigantosaur.
Are you gonna cut off his tail and slowly torture him for a bunch of filler episodes for no good reason?
Nope, I just kill him and take his materials. Ooh, cool! I'm still high enough level to instant win against random enemies here. So I don't even have to fight the random battles.
Did you just really literally ram into a person? Did you even know they were there?
Nope. So those are the random battles. If I wasn't dashing, they would actually fight me. But why the hell would I actually want to fight them versus just dashing into them? Where I can instant win, it's an automatic S rank, and I gain the experience and orbs.
Tell Gohan to become a teenager already. That's the only time he's useful.
He will by the end of this.
Only time he's interesting.
This game does add to the DBZ lore, though. So
actually,
one of the things you do is there's random side quests, and you can revive characters you've killed before, like Nappa, Raditz, and all that. And like they'll essentially join you, so to speak. Like you beat them, and then they're like, "All right, fine, we won't be evil right this minute because you can kick our asses."
Since you can kick our asses now, we are indebted to you, just like with Vegeta.
But when you bring back the Ginyu Force, and you defeat them, if you're Gohan and you defeat them,
Excuse me.
Gohan joins, and they decide to teach him how to do poses. Thus, he learns how to do the Great Saiyaman poses.
That's really funny.
But for a game called Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, you spend a lot more time not using Kakarot.
That's because Goku is not in much of Dragon Ball Z. Like, this is what I was talking about like last night. Literally, Frieza Saga. Like most of the Frieza Saga, he's on his way to Namek. When he gets there, he fights Recoome and the rest of the Ginyu Force, and then he's recovering from his battle with the Ginyu Force. Until, you know, basically Frieza's almost final form, and then, you know, he kills Krillin, and, like, Goku goes Super Saiyan, and then that's it. That's all we see of him for a while, and then he comes back in this, in the Android Saga, except, oh, nope, he immediately gets a freaking, oh, I gotta be level 45, gets a freaking heart disease, and, like, was almost dead for most of this until Cell's pretty much already on his rampage. And then he's just training for a while. Like, I mean, you barely see Goku, and then he finally shows up, does some, like, fights Cell for a little bit, and then leaves it to Gohan until Cell's about to blow up. Then Goku is like, oh, nope, gotta die now.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Like, Goku is barely in Dragon Ball Z. Another instant win. Alright. I was looking for the freaking high quality wolves. Like golden wolves. And gold deer.
At this part of the story, was Gohan in Saiyan armor, or did you just change his clothes?
Gohan is in Saiyan armor. Vegeta gave it to him.
Oh, isn't this the Saiyan armor from freaking
from Namek? Yeah. He put it on because Frieza was showing back up.
I gotta protect myself, even though it did wonders for Krillin when he got impaled.
When he got impaled and rode Frieza like a cowboy?
That's not how cowboys ride.
Frieza
yeah, but if you watch the dub,
Frieza was a fork, and he was a goddamn piece of steak.
Because yeah, if you watch the dub, Frieza's like, ride him, cowboy, giddy up.
Did he actually say that? Oh
yeah. Oh, and Vegeta's wearing his Bad Man shirt right now, which I approve of. Yeah, Goku's gonna show up over there. Yep. Because he had to go learn how to do instant transmission first. Okay. Yep, now I get to play as Goku. I can now use Super Saiyan. And then we can side quest some. And then I can get the Trunks emblem. Which emblems are really fun in this game. I kinda like the concept. There's basically like boards called community boards, and each one gives you different things. Like the training community board gives you like more experience from battles and more Zenny. No, sorry. Little bonuses like melee attack plus 4%, things like that. The adult community board gives you more Zenny and makes prices cheaper at stores.
You're talking about Dragon Ball or Animal Crossing at this point?
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
No, I'm making a joke about all the boards and getting money and all that shit.
I got it.
No, with Animal Crossing, God, I'm wanting them to change so many things right now.
Oh yeah. When they do, I'll play it again, but until then, it's just gonna sit on my hard drive.
Those poor villagers. They're gonna leave.
He's gonna have leads.
Yeah. Like tons of them. Let's see, then I get to fight Trunks. Get the Trunks emblem.
Get this healer. Why'd you put this bubble up? There's no point in putting the bubble up.
Let's see.
Oh god, I just got knocked away.
Yep, never seen him before. Yeah. Trunks went all Super Saiyan and did all that.
Bulma has her afro.
Yeah, and Bulma tried to hit on Trunks.
Oh yeah, that happened.
Yeah. That indeed does happen. So, also, with characters, you can now learn skills through this thing. They each have a skill tree. As you can see, there's quite a few things like locked on the skill tree. Some of those have requirements. Things like reach level 40. That's 45. This one is defeat the chapter with the androids, the fight for the future against the android terror. So they each have different requirements. Just so that as you go along, you kind of unlock different things. Killer co-op. Support gauge goes faster. Ooh, 5% more damage to enemy at a higher level than me. That sounds useful. And I won't get the second level of that until I defeat Majin Buu. Cool. Like, that's fun. I can get Kaioken ×3.
Ow.
I don't care about rock, scissors, paper.
I like rock, scissors, paper.
No. Rock, scissors, paper sucks.
You suck!
Let's
Damn,
get level 2 of the Spirit Bomb. But I'm not rock, scissors, paper.
Well, you're not. You're not cool.
No, I'm not lame. I'm not a lame, cheaty move.
Because you just don't understand.
No.
I should move.
Alright. As much as I don't need to unlock everything, I might as well. Alright, let's go unlock the guided Kamehameha. Oh wait, I might not be able to do that yet. Because, I forgot to go buy certain things before I started this chapter of the game. So maybe we can go over here and see. I forgot to buy healing items.
Cool.
Because I forgot I ran out. Well, I ran out of the ones that I'm willing to use. Like, all I have left are the too good to use ones. Ooh, what's this? Angelic Apron. I can give that to Chi-Chi as a gift. Okay, fatty. Sell me some healing items.
Hey, Omni.
Yes, sir.
You ought to read kanji, right?
Yeah. Well, not a lot of kanji in comparatively, but yeah, I can read some kanji.
Alright, so how do you like get started with learning it? Because like I was like I learned hiragana, and then like I started like I tried to continue my learning. I realized that no one really like teaches you, or at least I can't find a place that actually teaches you like the rules behind kanji and what they mean and stuff. They just start throwing kanji at you, and I mean, eventually, I guess if you look at it enough, you'll start memorizing what some of them mean. But
you
it's
need
like,
a workbook. Look, I'll sort of give you the starter set, the starter kit. You're gonna learn hiragana, and then you're gonna learn katakana, and you got to get those down pat before you start learning kanji. When you start learning kanji, when you start learning kanji, you're gonna learn your numbers, and you're gonna learn very simple things like the kanji for the name of countries, like Japan, China. You're gonna learn the kanji for very simple verbs like to eat or to read, to do, to make, to use, and that's where you're gonna start. And the other reason you want to learn your hiragana and your katakana first is because in Japanese for kanji, depending on how they're paired up, you're gonna have a yon reading or an om reading, right? And all right, wait, I might be having those terms mixed up, but you're gonna have two different kinds of reading. There's the Chinese reading and the Japanese reading. And you might notice sometimes when you're reading manga or you're reading stuff online that there'll be a kanji and there'll be smaller hiragana over it. That's the reading that the author expects you to use. So you can learn to attribute that hiragana with the pronunciation of that kanji and the way that those are combined. But that all comes with practice, but you're going to want to start with numbers and simple verbs and country names after you get hiragana and katakana down.
Alright, well, I got hiragana down. I can like write down the entire I guess hiragana alphabet without the chart. I'll say the chart. I can write down the entire chart without like looking.
Yeah.
I recognize all of them.
That's how you want to do it. Oh.
I've not really with katakana yet, but like the reason why it stopped because I could learn katakana the same way I learned hiragana, of course. But the reason why I stopped because I noticed that while I was learning it, they didn't have a chart for kanji. I'm like, okay, so they just stuck and they like, oh yeah, and they kind of just start throwing kanji at you. Like, okay, you know, like here's this word, here's what this word means in Japanese, and here's how it's spelled. I was like, okay, but there's some kanji in this word that you did not.
Why don't you just go buy a workbook thing?
I don't know how many of the resources are free, but the two main books to use for learning are Yokoso, which is the one that I used, which is harder, but it sort of gets you there quicker, and then Genki. And Genki's the more popular one, but it's not quite as.
Doesn't Genki mean foreigner?
No, that's Gaijin.
No, Gaijin.
Genki just means healthy or happy.
Oh, okay.
Like Genki is a weird term, but it's just basically healthy.
I just know it from Genki Dama. Like,
yeah, Genki desu. Oh, again, that's another kanji reading. That means something different.
Yeah.
When you put it together with other things, sort of like Nihon. Nihon is Japan, right? But the kanji for ni is also the kanji for day, is also the kanji for sun, depending on how it's written and what's around it. So
yeah, I know that's how Japan gets a lot of puns.
Yeah, you can pronounce it ni, like Nihon, or Getsuyobi means Monday. Getsuyobi, that B is also how you pronounce it. So it could be ni or B, depending on the kanji combination.
I see. Maybe I what was it? I don't know. Maybe because I'm outside looking in, but like people say English is complicated.
It is.
You can put stuff together easier in Japanese, but English is harder. Like there's all kinds of weird rules and.
Yeah, I mean, take the word baloney and just like show someone that word.
Always your first example.
Well, there's that, and there's something even simpler, right? Which is like. In terms of, like, they don't use prefixes or suffixes like we do. You know, like you can repair, you can rework, they don't have that. You either fix it or you don't. And then also there's weird noun rules like that are sort of unspoken and known. Like, have you ever noticed that if I had a balloon that was red and large, I would say a big red balloon instead of a red big balloon? Like, red big balloon sounds weird. It's because there's intuitive rules for noun precedence and importance that people just do naturally. But to take a foreign person and just learn it, like you can't just teach intuition.
Well,
it's because you've grown up with it.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Because when you like listen to like the sentence structure of like Japanese people talk, it's like very much so like not grammatically correct when you hard translate it.
But it's also not grammatically correct to your sensibilities. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not grammatically correct like in English. It's pretty much it's almost as though it's like straight. It's very much so more straightforward. While we have like a lot of rules behind the way you have said things.
Yeah, it's not a one-to-one translation for sure.
Yeah, and that's why things like translating / localizing is more of an art form than like a real like. You're not just hard translating it, or else you end up with a lot of phrases and sentences that make no sense.
The word you're gonna learn, that's very important, is colloquially. Colloquially, this sentence means this, but if you did a direct translation, it would sound all like gibberish. So the colloquial translation is what most people use when they translate something for media. But for your purposes, for learning, learn your hiragana, learn your katakana, and then when you get to kanji, learn the numbers, learn countries, learn verbs.
Okay.
And then you can start working on putting them together in sentences and stuff later.
Okay.
Oh, curse you, Trunks. Also, why is Goku weaker than all my other characters right now?
Goku's a dumb bitch.
Seriously. Everyone else is in the 40s. He's 37.
Okay, so when I came in, I was in the middle of a boss fight on Final Fantasy VII because I'm getting close to the end, and so I thought, oh, I'll just get to the boss fight, get a cutscene, and then pause it and switch to something else. But this fucking thing has been going on for goddamn 40 minutes at this point. And it just,
the cutscene?
There's like it's like cutscene into section into cutscene into section.
Yeah, there's like no stopping point.
Yeah, it's all momentum. Like, this is outrageous.
So,
well, it's because you're near the end.
In that game right now, Ami?
Avoiding spoilers, I'm on chapter 18, which is the final chapter of the game. I just started it.
Well, no one here. Okay.
I can DM you where I am if you'd like. That's not a big deal.
Are you in the Shinra building or not?
Yeah, I just exited the Shinra building.
Okay, thank you. I already know what you're doing.
Okay. Yeah.
I have been following full-blown playthroughs lately. And
I don't know the ending yet.
You're playing the new Final Fantasy VII?
Yes, I'm almost done with it.
7 remake.
Because I told myself I have to focus on this. I'm gonna have to make sure that I don't miss anything about this before I make a full-blown opinion on this channel. About that game.
All I need to do. I'm not gonna say anything, but all I need to do is like hear about it, and like I have my opinion already.
Don't worry, I'll let you guys know what's up when this is done.
All right.
And you can let us know your opinion. Like,
because I've been stuck.
For me personally, having seen what I've seen about the game, it's worth about $20 to me. Like, just because I can have fun with the gameplay and like, you know, enjoy it for that. It's definitely not a game that I would enjoy for the plot, knowing what I know. But I would definitely enjoy the gameplay and get $20 worth. But again, that's for me personally.
Honestly,
$20
like
is.
Are we gonna have this conversation while I'm playing the game right now?
All I said was for me personally. That was my personal.
Yeah, but Jock is about to jump in. And it's gonna become a whole thing.
I was about to say that. Honestly, though, it kind of seemed like that's what game companies value nowadays more than anything. It's just like a lot of game companies, not all, but a lot of them value. Hey, yeah, they'll have fun with the gameplay. I mean, story, you know, let's just put something together. I mean, that's kind of been a thing in gaming for a while. I mean, I think I think it was like the creator of Doom who famously said that the story of the game is like a story of a porno. It's there, and like, you know, it's really there just to get the ball moving.
But I mean, and again, I will also say, like, knowing what I know now, about the plot, since all of it's out and I've seen everything. It's only really the ending and one other minor point that I actually have issues with.
Hold on.
And they're
Julie,
ruined it
what'd
for
you say
me.
a second ago?
Huh? Yeah, but look where the creator of Doom is now. Not working on Doom.
Oh yeah.
How the fuck am I supposed to fight this thing?
Though honestly, what was it? With the with like the way things have gone with like with certain like other like titles and stuff as well. Not talking about Final Fantasy anymore. Like honestly, I'm kind of having my not issues.
So we are having this conversation.
No, I'm talking about games, stories, and games in general.
Oh boy,
Stories
here we go.
and games in general.
Here we go. Let's hear it.
Cause, wait, I mean, really, like, depends. How invested are you in The Last of Us?
I love The Last
here we
of
go.
Us.
Why did I have a feeling this was coming?
You know what? I'm not gonna. I actually am going to end this conversation then.
Because
Sorry.
once again, are you? What's the point of talking about a game that hasn't come out yet? That most likely everybody thinks that they know everything about.
Well,
Because
the spoilers were
because
deemed
leakage are leakage.
the leaks were deemed real.
Doesn't
but
mean it's fucking real.
the leaks are pretty much confirmed. But at the same time, that would also be talking about spoilers, and Omni or our fans may not want spoilers of a game that's not even out yet.
Yeah, I'm
So,
avoiding
like,
spoilers
I
for Last of
definitely
Us.
would not like have that conversation right now. Like, no.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't
Now,
think that would be a fair
I wasn't going to say
conversation.
any spoilers, but but since like I'm not about to like talk down a game that like someone's looking forward to, I'm gonna let them
Why don't you-
make their own opinion.
But you don't have an example of what you're saying about anything current, or that's already come out already.
Apparently not.
Yeah, that's a pretty bad sign of an
what was
argument.
What was it? I mean, actually, you know what? I can say this because you know I really like Last of Us 1. I really did like the first game a lot. And one thing though that really stood out to me is a lot of people said it's like a movie that you can play.
The what?
You know, it's like a movie that you can play. Pretty much like watching, like playing the Last of Us. Is the experience of playing the Last of Us is a lot like watching a movie, except instead of watching it, you're playing it. Which is very true. Was a very true statement about the Last of Us.
That depends. Depends. Oh shit. It depends on how you define gameplay, because I don't see it as a full movie experience. If I was just watching it, I wouldn't have been as invested as I was when I was playing it.
You're right.
I did learn a lot about the game through playing it.
You're right, but what was it? There are also like something that intrigues me. I don't know. I'm not as into it as some people are, where you know they make YouTube channels like analyzing the lore of it at all. It's kind of interesting, really, how what video games can do and have done with the art of storytelling.
I don't understand these goddamn controls. No, because like I don't know what forward and backward are anymore because they changed the camera angle on me. I don't know how to accelerate or I'm on a motorcycle. I don't know how to accelerate
We
or
already
decelerate.
know where you're
Oh,
at.
yeah, yeah.
Me and Scott have
but
played
I
through
don't.
Final Fantasy VII. We know
But
what you're
like
doing.
they give me a block, but the block barely degrades any damage, and I have to hit this thing so hard, and I can't use materia on this thing.
I've
So
heard
like
this,
the only option I have is to learn how to play this and follow
that
the
scene
rules
in the
here.
original wasn't any better.
So it's like,
No.
I don't know what I'm doing. Can I get closer without being damaged by these bullets? How do I L2 D6? God damn you!
They just didn't tell you? Like,
No, I didn't get any kind of thing.
wow.
No, Scott,
I honestly thought that like a little pop-up would come up.
There's a key in the top left corner. But it's still, but I thought I had to accelerate all the time. That's not how it is. You're always moving at a set speed, and hitting L2
you can
will
go
make you go.
faster or
think
slower.
Think of it like a mobile grid. Like it looks like everything's moving, but really you're on a grid, and you're static. So L2 moves you back a space, and R2 moves you forward a space.
Yeah.
That's
So it
basically
is,
what's happening
it's like
here.
the original one in that aspect. Like,
Oh well, whatever. I don't remember.
I mean, I'm just saying in that aspect, like, where yeah, it was you go like can go forward and backwards.
Come on,
essentially.
go.
No, you go forward and back, and then forward and back.
There.
And then
Jesus.
Yeah, what was it? What I was saying, when it came to like the storytelling, like in games, is that like what they have been able to do in games and like what games are capable of it's an interesting evolution to storytelling. Like originally stories were told in like well, I guess you could say they were told by people telling the stories literally, but
no,
like let's go back to
I never would have guessed that. People telling
finish before the sarcasm flies out.
No, people telling stories to tell stories.
No, I'm saying.
Are you comparing like The Last of Us to how the old Grecians, like the ancient people, told stories? Like that doesn't float, man.
You're missing.
I'm sorry. I'm taking out my aggression on you, and
like,
it's gonna wind up
you
coming
literally
up as
were like, I mean, I guess stories were told by people, and
I mean, like, okay, I was about to say the stories were originally written in books. I was like, wait,
look, if
that's
the
not
point
true.
that you're making involves metaphysics, then you need to narrow your point down. What are you trying to say?
Okay. Let's start the end of the round. When storytelling evolved from books to movies, one interesting thing happened is the fact that like when you're reading a book, everything has to be explained to you. So like not a lot of things can be just like left for the
That's
person
not
to
true.
see and interpret.
That's not true. Any kind of literary analysis will tell you that a lot of stuff is unspoken, and you make a lot of deductions on your own to interpret motifs and themes and stuff like that.
Apparently, Jacques
spelled
doesn't
out for
read
you
books.
in a book, unless you're reading the. Yeah, even Horn Hears a Hood's like an environmentalist book, but they don't tell you like this is an environmentalist book. You
or that Moby
out.
Dick is a story about how revenge corrupts you.
I mean,
it's not like obvious like it is in fucking.
I'm sorry. Again, I'm taking out my aggression here. Get closer to the damn robot! Jesus Christ.
I have not heard anything positive about that from anybody.
Yeah, it's just hard. I can't tell what's forward and what's back.
Basically...
Oh, now I'm low HP. I might as well restart the fight.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is that, like, I cannot remember where I've heard this before, but I remember I was looking at something. They were talking about how when they started telling stories through movies and like visual media, like you didn't have to read it. They could like tell parts of the story through the environment without implicitly telling. You can just like instead of explaining to you like in a book.
Yeah, see not tell. I get it. That's a movie thing. Okay.
Yeah, see not tell. Yes, and it kind of that kind of further evolved, and when it came to video games, like when it came to games like like Dark
video
Souls
games,
and like Dark Souls and like Bloodborne, which these games as like they have like things like in the background,
Hi,
things
Daniel.
like things you interact with that tell part of the story.
The stream may begin now
without really
weird. It's not showing up for me, so like you'll have to read chat.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's the same thing for me when I was streaming last week.
This is why I like
majority of these
games like Bloodborne, Dark Souls, and Shadow of the Colossus, whereas the story is literally told through the gameplay.
You're just trying to say you like things without an overt narrative. That's what you're trying to say.
Okay, well I guess I am trying to say that.
Yeah.
I'll let you continue.
You don't want an in-your-face story. That's fine. Like that doesn't mean that the other option is bad. It just means that's what you like. God damn it! I blowed up again.
I'm not saying that.
Sorry. I have to do this again. Because you use a stupid flamethrower out of nowhere.
No more Dark Souls. No more Where Do I Go, Jacques Julien run past them.
Yeah.
Alright, I got the controls down. I've got my thing down. I can do this.
I mean, Julian, like legit, you're not.
I don't believe in you.
Like legit, if you want to get through this game, live, like get through Bloodborne and Dark Souls.
I'm not gonna get through Bloodborne alive. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Listen, so die a lot.
So I mean, if you want to get to places and not die to the same like low-level enemies over and over again, sometimes you just need to run past them.
But I don't want to run past things. I want to murder everything. I demand blood. What's the point of playing a game called Bloodborne? I'm not covered in the blood of my enemies.
Which again, if Julian doesn't learn how to actually
I mean,
you know,
listen, you
fight
have to
in the
fight,
game and get decent.
Of course you fight.
The
Of course
portions
you fight some
that
enemies.
he can't have, like, you in there, are gonna be
I mean, okay,
basically just
this.
him dying repeatedly.
Look, imagine with this. Imagine with this. Like, with you are freaking fighting a. Shut up, Julian. When you're fighting a boss and you're trying to fight a boss who keeps killing you, who killed you, if you try to fight every single enemy, unlike in other games where it's like you can just like, okay, well this boss killed me, let me get back to him and just kill everything on the way to them. If you try to fight every single enemy and kill every single enemy, going back to that boss, you have a high chance of dying again. Like dying before you even get to the boss, because every enemy in this game has equal chance of killing you, as almost any other enemy. Like there's no oh, I'm so strong, nothing can like, you know, freaking kill me now. Cause even where I'm
but at the same time,
I've increased my health.
If there's we've already established that there's portions where Julian can't summon you.
Yeah,
like after,
I mean, like I said, I'm
so
not telling him not to fight. I'm not telling him not to fight enemies at all. Also, in that specific area where he was trying to fight everything.
Get away.
Well, in that specific area where he was trying to fight everything,
he was getting used to the controls.
It was like, I guess. I mean, sure, that's true. I mean, like I would say.
I mean, you're just starting like a new game. You've got to spend at least a little while getting used to controls. You're not just instantly good.
You know how long I spent in the first area of Dark Souls 3?
Yeah, practice builds up intuition, and intuition will lead to better reflexes, and you'll have a better understanding of the mechanics. That's how That's how learning works.
Well, Omni, you should take that to heart then with this whole
I'm
thing.
doing that, alright? This time I barely took any damage, and I've got the enemy to half health. It took me three very frustrating restarts, but I'm getting there.
Oh, there you are.
So shut up before I kiss you quiet.
I think Julian's just gonna talk more.
I feel like he's saying things that sound like threats, but that doesn't sound like a threat. I mean, I could use a hug right now.
Yeah, I got you. I'll give you a hug. It's like I'm gonna hug this thing.
Doesn't sound like you're gonna hug it. It sounds like you're.
That reminds me of my new reaction, like the new reaction meme that I found. That I posted in. I only posted it in the private Discord, like the private section.
I found one that's literally a dog hitting another dog in the head with a stick and says, "Go to horny jail."
No, I found the one. I found the hug one, but I don't feel like repeating what it says.
Yeah.
But it's my favorite.
Awesome.
I'm gonna post it in the normal Discord.
I do need to take like an hour or two and just browse through Imager and just get new memes.
Who do I need to kill?
Let me close.
Yeah. Break big rocks.
Break big rocks. Break big rocks.
Now I have to
Oh my god! Break big rocks!
Now I have to do a quest for Dr. Briefs.
Fuck Dr. Briefs.
Now I have to go to West City.
Fuck
no,
him.
I'm not fucking Dr. Briefs.
No,
he's not my type.
Not like
this
that.
Giant mech. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Almost got him. Thank God.
Yay.
Good job.
Ooh, I accepted a quest. I didn't want to do that. No, stop.
Okay, two recipes nearby. One is near the food vendor, and the other is given by the NPC next to the truck with the giant fish near the fishing area west of the city.
Yeah, you can explain it as much as you want, video game, but I still don't understand what the fuck you're talking about.
In Bloodborne, they give explanation of why people are becoming monsters, but I wonder why people in certain areas become certain kind of monsters.
Maybe it was the desires of their soul.
Like really fucking annoying.
Hey Scott, how's the game?
You haven't gotten
how's
to the prison
game?
yet, Jolan.
DBZ Kakarot is... It's fun. Like... How should I put this?
And then real quick, Sterling Rainer
this is a nice stream. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Oh,
hello,
nice to meet you as well.
Raynor.
I wouldn't recommend this game for 60, but definitely like 40 to 50. I paid 40 and I